Before we jump into motivation, I'd love to hear just a little bit about kind of your journey. What ultimately got you kind of in the seat you're in today? Because I know it was not necessarily a direct path.
No, it wasn't direct. I worked in manufacturing when I was in college. I worked my way through college, and so I had a full-time job and went to school and really liked manufacturing. And so when I was graduating and interviewing for jobs, they were all with like 40-year-old men in cubicles, which at the time I thought, please no. Now I would love to be a 40-year-old man, but at the time it was, I don't want to do that. And I liked working on the shop floor. And so a plant had just been opened in the town that I lived, Fortune 500 company. At the time, they were the world's largest commercial printers. And the plant manager where I worked said, you should go there because it's just starting out. It's only got 100 people. It'll probably be 1,000. You can do what you like to do and have opportunities to grow. So I did that, and I was the proverbial college boy, which was kind of irritating, but also turned out to be an advantage for me because I had to prove myself to everyone that I would actually be willing to work hard, get dirty, and do what I needed to do. And I kind of learned that from my grandfather. I used to muck out stalls with him, and he would one of them was horrible and it smelled terrible. And I finally went, oh, this is awful. And he said, son, that's the smell of job security. And I thought, okay, so if you're willing to do what no one else is willing to do, then there is a place for you. So anyway, fast forward, I worked my way up, worked in a whole lot of different jobs, levels, eventually ran a plant that had about 1,000 people. That had been my goal all along. I wanted to do that. Did it for about 2 years and looked around and thought, oh, I don't know if I want to do this for another 20. And anyone listening to you that is in a leadership position will understand that, because the job is no longer the doing. The job is the people and the leading and the relationships and all those other things. It didn't feel like I was serving my constituents as well as I should. So I decided that I would try something new, and I decided to write. Had no writing background, no education, no anything else. Threw myself into the deep end, and it kind of worked. Looking back, it was a foolish move because I had a really good job, but it was also the best thing that I could have done because I got to be a beginner again, and I got to work my way up again, and I got to meet lots of people I never would have met and had all kinds of experiences that I never would have had. And so, what is it? Joe Walsh of the Eagles, I saw an interview one time where he said that, you know, as you're living your life, it's this huge, confusing mess. But then when you look back, all the dots connect. And I think they really do. You just can't try to connect them looking forward.